తెలుగులో సో మీ ఫస్ట్ మూవీ సూరి చేశారు.
సూరి.
సో కానీ ఉపేంద్ర గారితో చేసిన రా మూవీ గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుకుందాం. సో ఇట్ వాస్ ఫస్ట్ విత్ ఉపేంద్ర గారు.
ఎస్.
మీ పరిచయం అనేది కూడా హైదరాబాద్ లో జరిగింది.
ఎస్.
సో దెన్ లేటర్ హౌ ఇట్ టర్న్ టు ద లవ్, ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది ఏంటి?
I'm still thinking how it turned into love. I think during Ra it was very initial, like we were friends and it was a very hard movie. If you watch the movie, as an actor, like to perform with Upi in that film, I was very focused because one is I didn't know Telugu, so practicing dialogues, and it was a very physical movie, like in the sense lot of like tit for tat, lot of little bit of action sequences between him and struggle sequences, all those things were there. So I was really focused during the shoot, like what I'm going to do, how I'm going to perform. So in that movie he became close to my mother.
Okay.
So he would talk to my mom and I was very serious, like I would not talk to him that much because most of the movie we were fighting with each other.
Okay.
In that movie.
Character
so I did not want to talk to him. I was like, no, I mean, like I cannot make friends with him. Somewhere that will show in the character.
Characters no manam chupistani cheyaledu.
So that was one conscious thing. Apart from that I was busy learning the lines and all that. But I think somewhere he liked my performance and he told me, and then he approached for H2O. So when we did H2O, we became close because by that time I knew him and we already did one movie together. It was a very intense movie together, and H2O went on for almost a year. 1 year, various locations, different locations. We were in Rajasthan for a month, then we were in Bangalore, we shot in Pollachi. So during H2O, over a span of 1 year, we became very close.
Okay, in H2O movie time lo,
yeah.
So దగ్గరే అన్నమాట.
Yeah, kind of. But it wasn't exactly a lot, like a very how would I say, we weren't seeing each other per se, we liked each other because those times there was no like social media, no FaceTime, video calling, nothing. I used to call him on the mobile phone and he had a mobile. I didn't have a mobile initially. It was very hard to talk because I had to go and call him on a landline, and if he would be shooting there would be no we wouldn't communication gap. Then he went off to Australia, New Zealand for 3 months. So there was I wasn't in touch with him for like 2 months, so it was like in gaps and things, but I missed him a lot. I mean, so then I think we grew closer.
Oh, tell me one thing.
Yes.
So first proposal Upendra గారి దగ్గర నుంచి వచ్చిందా, సో మీ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇనిషియేట్ తీసుకున్నారా? So which one?
Upendra Upi proposed to me. Yes, yeah.
Wow. Nice.
He proposed to me in Versova in Bombay.
Okay.
In front of my house in the beach.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was very nice. I mean, it wasn't very huge, simple, but it was very touching. Yeah.
ఇప్పటికీ ఆ సీన్ మీ కళ్ళ ముందే ఉంటుంది కదా?
Yes.
Nice.
ఆ సీన్ కళ్ళ ముందు ఉంటుంది.
నైస్ మ్యామ్.
Yeah.
అండ్ లేటర్ ఉపేంద్ర గారు యూజువల్గా సార్ తీసే మూవీస్ అన్నీ చాలా డిఫరెంట్ మూవీస్. సో ఆ రోజుల్లోనే హ్యూజ్ ఫ్యాన్ బేస్, మన తెలుగు అయినా కానీ కన్నడ అయినా కానీ ఈజ్ ఎ బిగ్ స్టార్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్. సో సార్ ఫిలిమ్స్లో కనిపించేలాగా సో ఇంట్లో కూడా ఉంటారా?
Not really. He's different. Okay. But he's I think he uses his personal time to think. He's very analytical. He's quiet actually. When he talks to his friends, he has a comfort group of friends, college old friends. They are his friends. So he doesn't really mix a lot with movie actors and other. He is friendly with them but not very close. His very close friends are those friends. He has one group which is there for a long time.
Okay.
So when he relaxes with them, he talks about college and old times. But other than that, he is very he's always thinking about something, and he's always thinking about what next to do, and he's like a thinker. He analyzes things. So he's not like a regular person. So in real life he doesn't talk that much. So I think that way. But he's very simple otherwise. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
అండ్ యూజువల్గా ఒక ఆడియన్స్కి సో ఉపేంద్ర గారి మీద ఒక డౌట్ అనేది కూడా ఉంది. సో ఆయన దగ్గర నుంచి వచ్చే స్క్రిప్ట్స్ కానీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సంథింగ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద బాక్స్, ఎవ్వరు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయరు. సో అలాంటి థాట్స్ అనేది ఎక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకొని వస్తారు అసలు?
That's what I think. It's God given for him. It's from inside. Because even for normal things I've seen, he doesn't have a regular thought process. Like for example, if you talk about education to him, he'll tell you it's not necessary in this way. This pattern is wrong.
Okay.
So if I he always tells me, A for don't say apple.
Okay.
Could be some, because you're taught to say that. That's why you say that. So he doesn't believe in this conventional regular pattern of things. He's always challenging that. No, this is not right. He won't follow that regular, what everyone follows, that conformity of society's regular rules. So he doesn't want to do, he's not like that. He'll always challenge something and question something. Like, why do you think this is correct? Someone has told you this. Many things he'll question. Sometimes I also think, yeah, actually, like maybe what he's saying is correct. So I think that reflects in his movies.
Right.
And so his thinking is not very regular. So I'm the one who kind of balances and says, no, this is this because of its history. Something has come down from history, we've learned that this is what happened to this person, that's why we're following that. He'll be like, no, I don't believe that. You might, I don't. So, that's how he is. So his thought process is very different.
ఓకే, కానీ ఈ విషయాలలో మాత్రం మీకు చిన్న చిన్న గొడవలు వస్తుంటాయి కదా.
In the sense, like with medicine also, he won't have medicine. Like small things like that.
Yeah.
He'll be like, no, I don't want this. And he is very, in the sense, he's a bit organic. Like, and of late he's only wearing black shirt and jeans. And, he's like, I don't want too many clothes. And he's kind of like a modern sannyasi.
అండ్ సో మీ ప్రీవియస్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో నేను ఒకటి చూసాను అనమాట. ఏంటంటే H2O మూవీ టైంలో కూడా సో నైట్ డే అనేది కూడా మర్చిపోయి షూటింగ్ అనేది కూడా చేస్తున్న కంటిన్యూస్ గా చేస్తూ ఉంటారంట కదా ఉపేంద్ర గారు. సో అది ఏంటి, ఎలా?
That was tough because he was in like young and in his prime then, and he was like ready to go, too much energy.
Okay.
Like a fire, he's like fire at that time. So let's go, and there's no end to that. So we were shooting, and I was getting tired because makeup and hair and very intense sequences in that film, running, and I had a very short kind of outfit in that, right? So we shot from morning 6 o'clock was the call time. 6 o'clock evening we had a small break. Again we started shooting. It was going on till the next day 5 o'clock in the morning. And then he lost track of time.
Okay.
And his team was also like that. Venu, the cameraman, was also shooting. Nobody said, it's getting late, we are tired. I'm like, what's happening? And then finally at 5 o'clock they wanted to take a close up. Then I said, I'm really tired, please don't take my close up now, like look at my face. And he thought it was evening. We're saying it's next day morning.
Oh my God.
Then he was like, huh, really? And he's looking at the sky. He said, oh, okay, pack up. So that's how he was. Then I remember,
continuous గా 24 hours work
yeah,
చేశారు.
so many times we've done that in H2O.
Okay.
So many times we've worked for like that in the movie. There was no rule like that we have. It was like, as long as we are going, you're going. That's it.
Okay.
We've worked like that. We've practically not slept at all, honestly, in that movie.
అంత డెడికేటెడ్.
Yeah, that is not healthy actually. You need to rest. Then I remember Prabhudeva sir came and said, I need to rest. You also should rest. We need to look good. And he told Upi that, I know you're directing, but your face also needs to look good. We need to rejuvenate, right? We're actors. Right. So then he said, okay, fine. And then, so that way.
It was a crazy thing కదా.
That was a crazy time, but a lot of good memories.
అండ్ ఇప్పుడైతే మనము ఒక విషయం గురించి తెలుసుకోబోతున్నాం. సో హౌ ఇస్ ద ఆయుష్ అండ్ ఐశ్వర్య?
They're good, touch wood. They're both in college now.
Okay.
And they're studying filmmaking. So they're both doing cinematography, aspects of filmmaking, cinematography, writing, script writing. So they are shooting some films now for their project.
So Aisha like Aishwarya both
of them.
Oh my God.
So Aishwarya is more interested in journalism and writing. She might take up media journalism. Ayush is interested in like filmmaking right now. Both of them are doing that. So we'll see. One more year, then they'll graduate.
So ఉపేంద్ర గారి థాట్ ప్రాసెస్ వాళ్ళిద్దరిలో ఎవరికి ఉంది, ఐశ్వర్యకా ఆయుష్కా?
Both.
ఇద్దరికి ఉందా?
Sometimes I feel Ayush is a little more like me.
Okay.
Aishwarya's her writing skills are like her dad's, I think.
Okay.
Even Ayush writes really well. But Ayush is a more people person. He talks more out. She's a little reserved. She doesn't like being in the limelight. She doesn't like talking to. She's a little shy. But Ayush is okay. He's friendly. He's good socially that way.
Okay.
Yeah. And Aishwarya writes really well, and she also shoots really well. She has a very good, perception of how she wants her frames, how she wants to shoot.
Oh.
Yeah, that way.
సో నుంచి నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్ కూడా దే ఆర్
Yeah,
రెడీ
let's
టు
see.
రూల్ ద మూవీ
Yeah.
వరల్డ్.
Yeah, but both of them love movies. They watch
Okay.
a lot of movies, and the way they analyze is different from how we analyze films, right? So they have a different perception. They're more exposed now. You know, they're born into, you know, all these things, YouTube, and they have so much access to content which we
Okay.
didn't. We had books, and once in a while we watched movies, but they have so much access to content. So yeah.